welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Hello, I'm Billy Cauthen, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Hello, this is Billy's daughter.
Well, wait a minute. That's not what we discussed, Olivia. That is not what we discussed, Olivia. You want to give another try real quick? Ready? Ready?
Hello, this is Billy's daughter.
Oh,
Still.
Olivia, one more. Now, wait, Olivia, you've got to enunciate the hello. This is Billy.
Hello.
There you go. There it was. There it was.
The backstory on that is Rob had me do that like 3.5 times till we got that particular take.
Yeah, it worked out. I just wanted you to keep doing it because I enjoyed it so much.
Hello.
How you doing? Hey, can y'all slide down just a little bit? There we go.
Sliding on down.
How y'all doing this morning?
Good.
Welcome in, Olivia. Why aren't you in school today? I cannot believe, Olivia walked in here and said, I'm tired of school. She decided to leave, Friday and Monday?
Well, I actually really like school. It's really fun. But today's a teacher work day, so we don't have school. Then Monday's a national day, so.
That's what they tell you they're doing is they're working.
No, that's what the kids call it nowadays is a teacher's work day when they decide to skip. You know that's a criminal prosecution here in Huntsville. We have 7 facilities to go to for skipping school, Olivia. 7 different facilities that I think the only thing is they do let you choose which one you want to go to. If you skip school.
Like one close to your house or something.
Yeah, just one close to your house. Welcome in. Olivia's joining us today, 7th grader. Mm-hmm. How you doing, Olivia?
I'm doing good.
I haven't seen you in a while. You know what? I saw you at the fly-in at Easter.
Oh, yeah, I was there. It was really fun. I wanted to get the $100, but I didn't get it.
Well, you probably get $100 from your dad. Probably with all the stuff he has to get you. You probably get more than $100.
Probably.
Yeah, so don't forget that, okay? Do you ever just go and open up his wallet and take out his credit card and just leave?
Not anymore.
Oh, not anymore. So this happened before, huh?
Well, when I was 2, maybe 3, yeah.
2 and 3, Billy, already digging into the wallet.
Them girls, they figured out early, man. I don't know how Karen Denman does this.
Yeah, isn't it kind of awkward?
Yeah, it is.
I kind of miss you with, and then you have to hold it here. We can't hear you.
I feel like a rapper. You know?
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll get Billy on with us today. Hey, well, welcome in. We're going to have a fun show this morning. We want to welcome all of you in as we get rolling here on episode 369 on this fabulous Friday. Welcome in. Happy Friday. It is our faithful Fabulous Friday. October the 11th, another cool morning here, and we'll get started and acknowledge everybody as our friend Paul Oley, the gallery. Paul, we love you, man. Appreciate you for all of your custom framing, photography, and more. Go see my good friend Paul Oley. Huge shout out to Elliot's Jewelers, Elliot Herzlich, online at elliotsjewelers.com. Elliot was put out an email yesterday to his subscribers, and we still have 13 now. One more went off the docket, so we have 13 more of these beautiful diamond earrings and diamond pendants that we are offering for a suggested donation of $100. You can give more, but a $100 minimum donation will get you that beautiful jewelry valued at $319. Every dime of that is going to go to our friends at Care Center Huntsville. So again, we have 13 of those sets remaining. Thanks to all of you who have been able to do that. And if you are able and you would love that, please, we would love to bless our friends at Care Center Huntsville. And of course, on this fabulous Faithful Friday, couldn't be here without Billy Cauthen, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Appreciate you, Billy. What's going on? I like the blue, by the way, man. Is this a new shirt?
No, it's not. But I've noticed for the last 100 episodes, I've worn a green, which is it's cool because I'm on Friday, right? You know, and growing up in Huntsville on Friday, you wore green. This is what you did. But I just noticed it's like every time I'm in. Of course, I have like 10 of the green shirts, but every Friday I'm in the green.
Well, and today is Hornet football, though.
It is.
That's why you've been sporting the green.
It is. I mean, like I said, growing up in Huntsville on Friday, just automatically you wore green.
I wish you would have wore green. I started introducing the green screen again so we could put a hole through you.
Yeah. See, if you'd have said something, I would have.
We could have did it. Well,
I could have lost some weight that way. You know.
Just
a head with arms floating around.
We have they have something called Burger Blitz on Thursdays out at Elkins Lake at the little restaurant there, and you buy one burger, you get one free. It's one of the best burgers in town, by the way. Well, yesterday I decided that I was going to try to start eating healthy. How many, you say that every morning when you wake up, and then 5 minutes into waking up, you're like, forget it. Well, yesterday I finally said, I need to eat a little bit healthier. So I did. I did pretty good yesterday, Billy. And when I got home, I noticed those fries that are really good and those buns. You know what I did? It took every ounce of willpower I had left in me, and I dumped those, and I just took the meat and the onions, the tomato, and the what else do you put on it? Lettuce. Mm-hmm. And I just took a knife and I made me a little hamburger salad. Man, it was pretty good. You know what I've been doing? It's been working really well for me. Nothing. just keep doing the same. I could look at the menu and gain weight. I don't know. Well, we had a blip yesterday here at Hello Huntsville. It's one of those heartbreaking days. There was somebody that wasn't here with us that we've became very fond of here on this platform. Used to be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Switched gears, went to Tuesday and Thursday. You know who I'm talking about. Anything to get away from me, right? Michelle just said, not Michelle Spencer, who's here with us, but our friend Michelle Cardenas decided yesterday she wasn't coming in. So, but here's the deal. Have we sent out a search party? No, here's the deal, though. Okay. It's a good thing. Now, our hearts were broken because she wasn't here. My heart was broken because I had to do the newsletter, had to do social media. I was up here till about 8 o'clock last night. That's why we got it so late. So here's the deal. She has applied to an internship down in Austin that I told her about 6 months ago when she told me about it. I said, Michelle, you're going to get that no-brainer. Well, she got the interview, and we are eagerly awaiting to hear if she will be down in Austin. She'll finish up with us, and then her next semester, hopefully and prayerfully, she'll be down in Austin. That's been a goal of hers, and so we are praying for you, Michelle, and believing that interview went very well, and she's going to be down there in Austin. You've told her that Austin's weird, right? Oh, yeah. Very weird. Yeah, the shirts always say "Keep Austin Weird." Well, we were in Georgetown, and someone made a shirt that used to have a barbecue place, and he sold out of them. It said "Keep Georgetown Normal." But once he went out of business and those shirts were no longer there, the weirdness has crept in. But it's all right, It's all right. Austin's a beautiful place to travel through. Just don't stop. It's unique. I'll put it that way. Unique. I like that. Very, very unique. Yeah. Olivia's joining us this morning, Billy. How did she manage to get out of school today?
Apparently, it's teacher work day. I always call it teacher vodka day, but teacher work day. So,
Olivia,
yeah, I guess they're like gluing the papers together or printing some. I don't know what they do on teacher work day, but they're doing it.
What is your plans, Olivia? Friday and Monday. What are you going to do?
Today, I'm going to clean my house and my room because it kind of needs to be cleaned.
Okay.
And then on Monday, clean again.
That's it? Just cleaning?
Well, I'll watch like Netflix or something in
We're
between.
a clean family.
Well, what about Saturday and Sunday? You left out a whole weekend.
Well, that's the thing. It's the weekend.
Do you get to hang out with Dad though? Sometimes, whenever he's out working. And was it Liddy that came by the house, or did Olivia come with you when y'all replaced my garage door?
It was just me.
It was just you. I thought Olivia was coming.
I think they backed out on me.
Yeah, because remember you told me you told me to buy some Dr. Peppers or something.
Yeah, no, they backed out on me.
Wow, you left your dad hanging?
Well, I guess, yeah, but
Did you feel like this little cringe right here in your heart that was like, Dad, I'm sorry? Did you feel any of that when you left him hanging? Look, he's teared up.
No, you can't feel anything from the comfort of air conditioning.
Yeah. Did you feel anything?
Poor old Dad out there sweating in the August sun. I mean, straight up noon.
He called me. I almost had to take him to I almost had to leave from Georgetown, come back, take him to the ER.
Yeah, heat exhaustion.
Yeah, it was heat exhaustion and also a daughter missing is what it was.
It ripped my heart out.
Yeah, just poor little heart was just pounding away, and you didn't show up.
well, I was really tired.
Oh.
Well, she lives with this level of
Here
BS.
we go. Here we go. You know what? You need to start hanging out with Michelle, Boys and Girls Club.
I miss work every day.
Yeah, Michelle finds something for
I
you.
would go to Boys and
constructive
Girls
to-
Club every day if I could.
Okay.
Well,
see.
there's one endorsement.
There's an endorsement right there. So, well, Olivia, I do have one other question for you. You're in the 7th grade. You grew up here in Huntsville. What have you enjoyed about junior high? Where do you go, by the way? What school are you at?
Mance Park Middle School.
The only one, okay. What have you enjoyed most about junior high?
Some of my teachers, they're really good. I get to see my friends all the time.
What's your favorite subject?
Math or band.
Math or band? You're in the band? What do you play?
Percussion.
Billy, why didn't you didn't bring, what instrument?
I play a lot of different ones. I
Okay.
play bass drum, tom-tom, tambourine, marimba, bells, snare drum.
What's that thing you got in your room? What is that?
A marimba?
We could bring that up here and just you could just keep it.
What is it? What's a marimba?
So,
Sounds like something, marimba. I like the
To me,
name.
it's like a xylophone.
Is it?
it's almost like a
I
xylophone.
would think it's a drum. It sounds like a drum word. But it's a xylophone. Okay, go ahead.
So, it's like a xylophone. It's just bigger and it makes like deeper sounds.
That's where the marimba comes out.
I think the keys are wood, right? The little pieces you hit.
Yeah.
So you have something that's like doom, doom, doom. She's
Kinda.
Yeah, but I'm not
I
allowed to
mean-
go in there and mess with it. Because I'll serenade the whole house, waking them up.
Wake up, wake up.
Yeah, because I can't play it, but I can sure beat on it with those little sticks.
All right, well, Michelle Spencer's going to join us in a minute, but Olivia, I do have a couple of other questions. I asked you earlier, you were Johnny on the spot. There's 3 siblings. You're one of 3. You have a brother and a sister, James and Liddy. And I asked you, did I say that right? Lily. I say Liddy because we have a Liddy here at church. Lily. I asked you this, and immediately, without hesitation, I said, who's your favorite sibling?
James.
Can Lily believe this?
Oh, I bet.
Unbelievable. Is he a good big brother?
Yeah.
James is driving now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Does he take you places?
Not really.
Who took you to your deal the other day?
Oh, James did.
He doesn't ever take you out for like a hamburger, a milkshake, anything like that?
Sometimes.
Okay, all right. He's doing his big brother duty. James, you got it. My sister used to take me out there was a candy store at the mall remember when malls used to be a thing, Billy? Mm-hmm. You walk into a building that's air conditioned. And there's stores everywhere. Those don't exist hardly anymore.
So your sister would willingly take you places?
She felt bad. If Rebecca, if you're joining me, yeah, she is. There she goes. She's joining me.
Well, you need to call my sister then, because she refused to take me anywhere.
For years, my sister didn't take me anywhere. Then all of a sudden, she decided to start taking me places. And my sister used to spoil me when I was your age. She would take me to the mall. She'd buy me all. They had a candy store in there. I'd get these lollipops, man, that were like this huge. You know, when you're a kid, you think, man, these are great. When you get older, you're like, get that thing away from me.
Yeah, it sticks on everything.
Yeah, it's just.
I remember Crystal, my sister, she picked me up from school one time, and she's like, we got to go to the gas station. I'm like, okay. And I'm sitting in the passenger seat just, doing whatever a junior high age kid does. And we're like approaching the gas station, and I'm like, Crystal, why are you going so slow? She's like, I can't go. We're in neutral. I ran out of gas. We're just coasting. She was like that, though. I'm the other way around. I keep it on full. My sister keeps it on below E. So
we called her my aunt. She's really a cousin, but we have a few cousins that we call aunts and uncles. So my Aunt Joyce one time, she had one. You remember them old Dodge, kind of those Dodge SUV things before SUVs were a thing? I don't know what to call it, but it wasn't a truck. It wasn't a car.
Oh, they're like called them power wagons.
Yes,
or whatever. Yeah.
She had one of those things. And it was gray, it was just one of those old gray Dodge Power Wagons, all right? She lived in Valley Mills, and one day we're at the top of a hill.
I don't think it was Power Wagon, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it kind of looks like something like that.
It's like a little bitty truck they put a camper shell on.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, she's at the top of the hill, runs out of gas, and, man, she just, I don't know what we're going to do. Thankfully, we're on top of this hill. And literally, we rolled for like 4 miles down that hill into a gas station. She's a good lady, and I need to call her because I haven't talked to her in a long time. I called the other day, and she didn't answer, so I need to call her and talk to her today.
There's your assignment for
There's
today.
my assignment. All right, well, we do have a great friend joining us, Michelle Spencer, the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Walker County, joining us here in just a few moments as we celebrate all things good here in Huntsville. Olivia, thanks for being with us today. Final question for you. You ready?
I guess.
What do you like most about your dad? It's time to help him mend that heart that you broke when you didn't help him put in that garage door. So what do you like most about your dad?
It's going to take a little while. There's a lot.
Good answer. Now, the goal is to tear your dad up. So you think of something real emotional and real tugging at his heart, okay?
I mean, I love him a whole lot because he's, like, really cool. And he buys me stuff.
This is being recorded, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, keep it up. 3 more things.
I'm obviously his favorite. That's another thing.
Poor Lily just getting thrown under the bus today. Not the best sibling, not the favorite.
Well, it's not like they're not like equal. It's just I like James a little bit more because like he can drive. She can drive, but not by herself.
Okay.
So like they're still cool.
I'm glad we got this recorded. This can be used later. One final thing about your dad.
I just love him.
Okay.
I don't know.
I just love him. Do you ever help him with the inflatables at the football games?
Sometimes.
Okay. All right. A little jealous of that. I'd like to do that one day. Come on.
Any given Friday.
All right. Well, friends, let us know that you're out there this morning. We'd love to hear from you. Send a comment. We will talk about the Billy Cauthen Restaurant Report a little bit later on in the show today, too. We got a great place lined up today, a place that I have never been, and I'm looking forward to it.
The toughest part of the Billy Cauthen Restaurant Report is
what is that?
Remembering where we went last week. I don't think it's about the restaurant report. I think it's like a brain exercise.
Yeah,
hey, let's put him on the spot and see if he remembers.
Hey, Billy, where were we at last week? No, we'll talk about all that at the end of the show, but Michelle Spencer is with us. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. Got a lot more to talk about today as we celebrate the good in our community. Lily, Olivia, what's that key word today?
Cool.
Cool. All right.
Cool. That's cool.
That's cool. Cool is the key word. And all you got to do is text in cool, COOL, along with your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. That number, 936-339-0139. 936-339-0139.
Are we going to remember to do it this time?
Yeah, we forgot last time. It's fine. It saved me $10 last week.
Yeah, it didn't hurt me at all.
We got through the whole show, and I was like, forgot to call somebody today. So, yeah, text it in. We'd love to hear from you this morning as we continue celebrating all things good. Our fabulous Faithful Friday is brought to you by our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. It's our family serving yours since 2002. Hometown traditions, hometown values. By the way, I was with Greg yesterday. We are organizing a legacy dinner coming up here. It's going to be leaving a legacy dinner coming up in January. So
see me leaving the driveway as you were coming up?
Yeah.
I told Judith, I said, what Rob's here for?
We were there. We were organizing, and you want to mark your calendars. This will be open. We're having it here at first, but it will be opened up to the community. RSVP. We're providing a free dinner, and it will be, I believe, on January the 16th at 6 o'clock is the goal.
You know, I went to my first one the other night, and I'm like, there's nothing. When I walked in, I had that preconceived. There's nothing I'm going to hear here that I haven't already heard before because I do this every day. I was pleasantly surprised. Learned a lot that I just never thought of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, even though you think you know it all, come on down.
Not selling anything, but different folks talking about the importance of a will, talking about how you can have tax deferments with leaving a trust and those kind of things. And then also just preparing and making sure that you've got your things in order. It's going to be a great night.
I think it was the will that really, because I don't own any money, I think it was the will that really shocked me because I always just thought, you had a will and there it was, but there's a lot more that goes into it than just that. So,
yeah, mark your calendars, January the 16th. It's going to be a lot of fun here at FBC because we're going to be providing a meal that night. So come on out. It is a Leaving Your Legacy meal.
Never miss a meal at First Baptist Church of Huntsville.
Come on, man.
Never.
Come on. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. More to come as we continue celebrating all things good. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville, brought to you by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hi, I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
40 Days USA.
40 Days of Prayer for Our Nation.
Please join Vladimir Pravninsky, an Operation Christmas Child shoebox recipient from Samaritan's Purse, as he prays for widows, orphans, and foster kids.
40 days.
Father God, we come before you today with hearts full of compassion for the widows, orphans, and foster children in our nation. We lift up these individuals to you, knowing that you are a father to the fatherless. For the orphans and foster children, Lord, we pray that you would place them in loving homes where they can experience the fullness of your love. For the widows, we ask that you would be their constant companion, providing for their needs and filling the void left by their loss, Father. May our actions reflect your heart and bring glory to your name. Amen.
Join us as we pray for our nation by going to 40daysusa.com to receive the 40 Days USA prayer guide and other free resources. That's 40daysusa.com.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
Braylon, say this is Spirit Radio.
This is Spirit Radio.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
How about a little 59 degrees, 59, feeling fine as you wake up here in Huntsville, Texas this morning. 81% humidity, Billy. Man, what in the world is going on?
Feels like football weather to me.
Wow, 59 calm winds. Tonight, 61. They're only going to get in the upper 80s today. How about this weekend? Highs in the upper 80s, low 90s. It's just more the same. And then I'm really looking forward to next week. We have a little cold front coming through. We're going to have highs in the low 80s to upper 70s as we dig into the end of next week. So, you know what? So much wonderful things happening here in our community. And, you know, Billy, as dads ourselves, children, something that we just absolutely adore. There's times they drive you a little crazy, but we love them. And I just could not imagine anybody better to hang out with us on this Faithful Friday than our good friend, none other than the Michelle Spencer. Welcome in, Michelle.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to have you today.
Glad to be here.
Billy, I just started thinking you normally are in the middle and the guest is on the right side, right?
This works better.
Yeah. I just wanted Michelle to hang out between us. You know, we need to share the love of Michelle this morning.
Thank you so much.
A lot of times I just go walk around the church, too.
Taking some laps. Well, Michelle, it's so good to have you on this morning. Michelle is the CEO of the wonderful Boys and Girls Club of Walker County, a role that you've had for quite some time now. And I love people that are in roles that they are passionate about. And you are so very passionate. You live and you breathe Boys and Girls Club.
I bleed blue.
Yeah, I love that. So we got people. That's why he wore the shirt, by the way. He called me. He called me and said that. Michelle, let us know.
Yeah, I say.
He texted me, he goes, hey, is Michelle coming? I said, yeah. He goes, I'm wearing blue.
I'm going to wear blue, not green.
What have you been up to, Michelle? Give us an update. How have things been going? It's been a while. You were here on episode, I think, 13, and then one in between there somewhere.
Episode 13, and I think the last one was 78. And so it's been a minute. I needed to show up.
Yeah, well, welcome. To show up. Let us know how you've been.
The world has been really, really crazy. The clubhouse has grown a lot, and we are rounding to the end of the year and getting ready to start registrations and all the fun things to happen to start in 2025. And I became Rotary president, which is a lot of work, but so rewarding. It's just another layer of being able to give back to the community.
Well, one thing that I just love, and I said this earlier, because you have to be passionate about the role that you're in. I've always said if you're not passionate, you're not going to succeed, and then the people around you, it's going to limit their success. You are so passionate that not only have you found just your calling through the Boys and Girls Club, but everyone that's associated with the organization, from the volunteers to the other staff, and most importantly, the young children that are part of the Boys and Girls Club. Can you maybe highlight that a little bit and just kind of what drives your passion, how you really found this role, and what's really brought you some of the most joy being in this position?
You know, it's crazy. I graduated from Sam Houston with a degree in public relations, and which, you know, you can take that anywhere, meaning you can promote things. And I graduated and moved back home and didn't have an idea of what I was going to do. The market for what I had received a degree in wasn't booming at the time. And a friend of mine said, so I know you like children. How about interviewing for a part-time job with Boys and Girls Club? I interviewed, and by the time I got home on my answer machine, which kind of dates me, there was a message saying, we know you applied for a part-time job, but we have a full-time job. And that's kind of how my 31-year career started.
Wow.
And I've been here in Huntsville I'm going into my 20th year doing Boys and Girls Club, and we are serving over 200 kids a day in a brand new building. Well, I guess brand new is no longer. It's going into its fifth year.
It's still new.
And we've got great staff, caring staff, wonderful community partnerships. We couldn't do what we do without the partnerships, whether it's Sam Houston, the school district, the city, the county. You know, the number of kids that we serve kids that need us most. Mm-hmm. Years ago, our tagline used to be disadvantaged youth. It's no longer that. Kids need guidance every day, and parents are doing a great job, but we fill in the gap. We fill in where they're unable to fill in. And it's not because they don't care or love their children. It's just that there are bills to be paid, work to be done, processes that take them away from being able to be with their children 24/7. So the club steps in, and we're able to provide an after-school program after school till 7 o'clock during the school year, and then summer camp for 10 hours a day during the summer. And we are open 11 weeks during the summer, so we take only a few days off for cleaning and training and getting ready for the new school year. So the club soon will be opening for 2025 memberships, so be looking out for that, especially all those families that are getting ready to put a little one in kindergarten. That slot fills up really, really fast. I'm going to say it again. That spot fills up really, really fast. So if you need your child to have some safe after-school care as a kindergartner, be looking for the registration on our website at walkercountykids.org.
I was at the website. Again, Michelle Spencer joining us, CEO of Boys and Girls Club of Walker County. I was on the website, and I saw the graphic with a slogan that says "Hope Grows." And I love that because, you know, when you go back to the old slogan that was there, you know, it kind of comes across in a negative way. And I'm glad that got changed, because you think about children and hope, and the hope that you guys are instilling in the children is just so incredible. You know, maybe highlight that a little bit more, Michelle, because young people are, as a dad now, I feel like, man, I can finally talk about this, and I get it, because now I'm a dad. I used to hear about it, so I didn't talk about it. Well, now I have them, and I want my children to be set up for success, and maybe highlight a little bit about that and just the hope that the club brings these children.
Well, you know, our organization has always instilled what I consider to be our mainstay, which is an acronym, which is Buick, and it says, giving a child a sense of belonging, usefulness, competence, and influence. And every one of our programs, that is a part of it. So that means that when a child enters our organization, we're going to give them all the tools that they can use to become productive, responsible citizens of our community. And so along with that gives them hope that they can do whatever they want to put their minds to.
Love that, yeah.
And, after COVID, we saw a lot of kids really struggling. Anxiety, depression, really not understanding what's next in their lives. And these are children. These are not adults. These are children. And so we've started yoga during our organizational meetings just to kind of relax them and so that they can be the best person that they are to be while they're at the club. We also have life skill programs, and it's just being able to give a child all the tools, not just some of the tools. So we have money management, life skills for young girls and young boys on how to be responsible women and men of our community. Whether that's here in Huntsville or if they decide to move away, we want them to be just as intricate in the community as Boys and Girls Club is. And so giving them that sense of hope really does make great folks for any community that they decide to be in.
Yeah, I wanted to give that's so good, Michelle. I love that. I love the word hope because you think about everybody needs hope. Everybody needs something that they can latch on to, and everybody needs somebody that can mentor them and provide inspiration, and that's what the Boys and Girls Club does. Billy, you work with young people every day through scouting. Maybe talk about just your views, kind of on the outside looking in about Boys and Girls Club and how much it means to this community.
Well, I mean, I could kind of give you an inside look because all three of my kids went to Boys and Girls Club. We loved it. Now, when they went, they were in the old building. When I would pick them up, when I would get off work and I would go pick them up, we'd get in the car and I'd be like, all right, anybody got homework? We already did it. Well, where'd you already do it? We did it at Boys and Girls Club.
Absolutely.
Love that.
And then, I mean, they got there, they did their homework, they got them a little snack, and then they played. And they played hard. I mean, they played on the jungle gyms, the basket. They were hot, they were sweaty, and they were tired. So
everything a parent wants.
Yeah, no, hey, and people that don't know, but you get them home, you feed them, you bathe them, and then they're out, they're done. And you're like, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. But, they never, Boys and Girls Club taught them so much. We never had any problems at Boys and Girls Club. There never was a disciplinary issue. There never was a staff issue. They see some of those ladies that were there when they were there, and they're, well, where's your brother? And just, and they're hugging and loving on them. I mean, it was like a sense of family and community, and we were in it together, and they were helping us get through it. And, I mean, got to be one of the best after-school organizations there is around.
Well, thank you so very much, Billy.
Where's that 20?
Let me tell you, one of the things that Billy mentioned was kids being tired and doing so much when we're at the club. When kids get to us, we have our club assembly, we do our club motto and our mission statement, and then everyone does homework. There is not one kid that walks in that doesn't do something related to what they're learning in school. So if you don't have that worksheet or weekend or weekday homework, you're going to read. You're going to read. Reading is fundamental. And so many kids, they try us at first. I don't have homework. Well, guess what? Go pick out your favorite book. It's time to read for 20 minutes. And they're like, oh, by the way, I remembered. We do programs that are partnered with Sylvan Learning Center, being able to provide children who are sometimes 1 to 2 reading levels behind, able to have intensive reading skills to the point where by the time they get ready to do their STAR test, they are at level or a little above. And those partnerships that I mentioned really does make for a better kid. And not to forget all of the fun activities, whether it's playing in the gym, on computers, playing pool. We've got some really good pool sharks. But when parents pick up, we want the parent to know that their child was safe, that there was reliable, caring people there working for them, and their child is ready to go home and enjoy a good evening with family. And so we have had some who have cried and fell out because parents have picked up early.
Been there.
No, Dad, leave.
Seriously. Hey, can I go back and finish?
Absolutely. And that's because we have really great, caring, loving staff. We pay $15 an hour. It's not a lot. These people that work with Boys and Girls Club are people who are passionate about children and want to pour into them as much as Boys and Girls Club has poured into them. Many of them are college students. Some are retired from a career, and they're wanting to give back. So they want to be there, and it shows with the way that they deal with each child, the way that they love on them, the way that they recognize something that is very simple, like, oh, you got a haircut. I like your new hair. Are those new tennis shoes? Or whatever it might be. Our staff are very connected to who the kids are, some of their situations that they're going through. And, you know, you can't treat every kid the same, just like you don't treat your child the same, each one of your kids. And Billy, we heard from Olivia earlier that each one of your children are different. And so
yeah, there is an order.
And in that comes about a different way in how you communicate with each child, giving the same information, but the communication might be slightly different. We train our staff to recognize those types of attributes in our children, and so we try to find the good in each one of our kids and being able to uplift them and guide them. And so, you know, the club is just a great place.
I want to go hang out there, you know.
Come on, we'll take you. We'll take volunteers every day, all day.
What are the age ranges of the children or grade levels that come into the club?
We are K through 12th grade.
Okay, cool.
And, you know, as long as you can ride a bus to get to us, you're in like Flynn.
Oh, I love it.
We do have a waiting list because our building is grand, but we've maxed out the space. So registration is really important for you to get your children registered. Registration will open the middle of November for our existing members, and then December 15th will open up for any new members. So it's very, very important to be looking out for our posts on Facebook. If you're not a friend with us, WalkerCountyKids.org. And then that's our website. So please check out all the great things happening on our Facebook page.
Michelle, a lot of really fun events, and we'll highlight one of those. We had a little joke yesterday. Brad Sherman, there was a costume that you guys had got for him, but he is going to be the MC of the bingo coming up. Tell us about this event.
Absolutely. This is our third annual Oktoberfest bingo. We have sold out. We have close to 450 people scheduled to show up at Boys and Girls Club on this coming Saturday. It's just a great night to highlight some of the great things we are doing, as well as a good family night of playing bingo and raising money for our organization. Our kids pay $40 a month to participate in Boys and Girls Club, and that is a very small fraction of how much it costs to run that facility and the programs that we provide. So that means that fundraisers like Oktoberfest Bingo is very, very important to being able to keep our fees low, being able to serve the kids that need us most, and being able to just have a safe place for children to come to. And so Oktoberfest Bingo is this Saturday. If you are a sponsor, you have a table of 10. Make sure your people are there. It's going to be a fun night. We have silent and live auction items, dessert auction. We are raffling off a golf cart donated by Action Buggy. And so if you'd like a ticket, you can go to our website at WalkerCountyKids.org and purchase a ticket. And then those that will be attending Oktoberfest Bingo on Saturday will also have a chance. before the drawing at the end of the night to see if they are going to go home with a donated golf cart from Action Buggy.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Please tell me you got Brad dressed up in the lederhosen.
Brad is going to be in a lederhosen.
That's what I'm.
It is
pictures or it didn't happen.
Brad Sherman is one of our board members, and he agreed to be our MC this year. BJ McMichael has been our MC for the last 2 years, and he had a scheduling conflict, and so Brad stepped up. And after he said yes, I sent him an Amazon link and said, "Hey, are you willing to wear this?" And he said, "Okay, you got me."
We got a preview of it yesterday at Rotary. The hat is pretty funny. He's going to have to cut it so it'll fit him.
He is going to be fantastic. We have a couple other board members that will also be wearing lederhosens, and
I know Brian Mathis will be in his.
He will be in his.
Oh yeah, he can pull that off good.
We are just excited about all the fun.
I don't even notice when he's wearing it now.
Because he's in it so regularly. Yeah.
Well, Michelle, so many wonderful things. We so appreciate you and your leadership and just the passion that you bring for young people. Huntsville really is a very special, wonderful place to be.
For sure.
And it's because of organizations like the Boys and Girls Club investing in our young people and setting them up for success in life. Speaking of success and leadership, another role that you're passionate about, I wanted to highlight, is you are now our president of the Rotary Club. You've been in that role now for many months. Let us know about that transition and just what maybe inspired you and how things are going as the president of our great Rotary Club.
You know, I've been a Rotarian since 2011, and I joined it because my board said this is the group that you need to be connected to. And so I became a member, and for years, because I was working so diligently on Boys and Girls Club, I was just a member. And probably about 6 years ago, I became a true Rotarian, although I was that by name, but I really took on the 4-way test and started getting involved in the activities that were provided by Rotary of Huntsville. And so somehow, some way, someone nominated me to become president, and I accepted that role, thinking that the role of president is basically running the weekly meetings. And it is so far more than that, but it's been rewarding. I've been able to meet a lot of new people and have bigger networks for whether it's an individual need or a Boys and Girls Club need. And so I've met many folks. Rotary, there's a speaker every Wednesday, and they have, this past week, we had Dinah McCrae, the Walker County tax assessor, as our speaker, and she talked about the upcoming election and the processes going on in her office and new voter registration laws and rules. And so it's always an informative weekly meeting, getting to hear the wonderful things going on in our community. Rotary gives back.
Mm-hmm.
All the events that we host and put on is being able to give back to our local nonprofits and be able to provide 5 scholarships for a senior, whether they attend Alpha Omega, Huntsville High School, or New Waverly High School. Those scholarships go out to 5 deserving seniors to further their career, whether it's college or trade. We are able to provide that. And we do that through several fundraisers. Mm-hmm. Upcoming November 14th is our trivia night. Trivia has become a big thing in our Walker County area. And so if you don't have a sponsorship or a table, we'd love to have you join us. It is a table of 8 for $375. There's a meal and there's drinks and lots of fun. John,
good fellowshipping.
Absolutely. And so then coming up April 12th is our Wine Quest. And that program brings in close to $40,000 every year that we pour back into the community to deserving nonprofits. And so, this role as Rotarian president has been an eye-opener to all the layers of Rotary, as well as how much work it takes to do what you do as president. And so I'm halfway through my year almost.
That's crazy to think it's went that fast already.
It's gone by
Wow.
so fast. But I've got a great board and people that want to see our club to continue to be successful and want to see that me as president is successful.
Yeah, absolutely. Rotary is such a great, and we're so blessed to have you, Michelle, your leadership. And, Rotary has been near and dear to me for a long time, almost 20 years now. In fact, I still remember the guy who got me involved named David Wolf in Georgetown when I was 20, and he said, you need to come be a part of this. And joining that club, and for me being a very young person at the time, it was cool to be able to interact with people, professionals in business, and learn more about business. And I would always sit, and I think of the gentlemen that I used to sit with, and every one of those guys are gone now. And it breaks my heart because they were just very dear friends of mine, mentors of mine. One of them was our former judge in that area. Another gentleman was just, my dad would call him reprobate. He was just a funny, one of those guys that was always joking around. But he was in a professional consulting arena for almost 40 years. I think of another gentleman who was a lawyer named Mr. Bryce, and all those guys are gone now, but I learned so much from them. And then just like as our club, I've seen the diversity in our club, which is so amazing to have people from all different walks of life, all different backgrounds, all different jobs. And I know you'll echo this, but hey, if you want to come experience Rotary, come and be our guest. We have the meetings every Wednesday at noon.
Yes,
and
at
it's
the
so
Gibbs
much fun.
Conference Hall. And when you come, you'll see some familiar faces, and then you'll see some new folks that you might not have ever met. But it's definitely a day of good fellowship and being able to break bread with each other and brag on things that are great in our own lives. And
such as softball.
Softball.
Can you give us is there any softball updates?
There was a softball game last night. My granddaughter Audrey plays on one of the Huntsville softball league teams, and they didn't do so hot last night. It's fall ball, so score is not taken in fall ball, but score is taken in fall ball.
They do that in t-ball too.
And she was able to have a good hit, good run, made it to second base, and slid on in.
There you go.
For a good run for her team. So softball, I don't think will ever go away, and if it does, I think I will be heartbroken.
But for those that don't know, that we have the brags and blessings. That's what Michelle was alluding to. And Michelle, I love it. I'm always waiting to hear about your granddaughter softball. So those are the things. We just have fun celebrating the good things here in our community, in our family, our friends. And one of the gentlemen that I've really enjoyed getting to know over the years is David Stanley. He's motivated me to do a few things that he's challenged me to do a few things that I never thought that I could do. And that's what you get out of Rotary.
He's a lifelong Rotarian, and I turn to David quite often. There are a lot of good people who have been in this role for so long, and their wisdom is invaluable. And so if they're able to do that in Rotary, imagine what they're doing in their profession.
Yeah, wow.
And other parts of the community. Many of those that are Rotarians are involved in so many other things. And so their leadership is seen all over. Billy's laughing. He, too, is a Rotarian.
I got Billy on my board with Spirit Media. He's involved in everything.
Shh. I'm not doing a real good job with the Rotary board right now.
We're going to get you there.
You're going to have to come pick me up.
Oh, it's good stuff. Well, Michelle, thank you so much. You're always welcome. Please come and be a guest anytime you'd like. It's always such a joy to have you. I enjoyed having Winston on, too, and he's on our intro. If you hear the harmonica, that is Michelle's wonderful husband. Just a great family, such a tremendous asset to this community and through all these organizations. So, Michelle, thank you for hanging with us today.
Thank you.
You can come hang anytime you want. It's always open.
Don't tempt me.
All right,
we'll
friends.
get you a key to the door if you need it.
Yeah, I found out the other day. Apparently, Billy has one to the door here.
You have a key to the
door,
like, so you can get in and set up and get started.
That was long before I was even here.
Or get your first cup of coffee.
Yeah, that's what I'm more worried about.
By the way,
when you're friends with the pastor, sometimes you get to hook up.
Linda, by the way, if you're watching or Phyllis, don't worry. Billy has never came in here without me here.
No, I confirmed that the new key that I was issued fit the door, and then other than that, it's locked up at the funeral home. So.
Yeah. Well, friends, again, thank you so much for Michelle being here. Boys and Girls Club of Walker County, also the president of our wonderful Huntsville Rotary Club. Support these organizations, especially Boys and Girls Club, making a difference in young people's lives. Hey, we'll step aside, take a break. It's the Billy Cauthen Restaurant Report coming up when we come back, and we are giving away a little bit of money today. All you got to do is text in the keyword COOL on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. Text in COOL along with your name to 936-339-0139. As always, our fabulous Faithful Fridays brought to you by our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. It's their family serving yours since 2002. For more information, visit them online at shmfh.com. We'll take another break. We'll wrap it up. We'll talk food. We'll talk what day it is and many other things. When we come back, stay with us. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
So, what's inside the mysterious little box?
Whoa, what box? Oh, that box over there.
You went to Elliot.
Wait, don't open it yet. Oh, and yes, I went to see Elliot's Jewelers just a couple of days ago.
Inside the box, is it golden?
Well, I was a little concerned about the price of gold because it's high, but Elliot really helped me find something beautiful and monetarily agreeable.
Oh, well, hey, can I open it now, please?
Whoa, just a little longer. You have to at least wait until Christmas Day.
Oh, well, I can do that.
Elliot's Jewelers. Fine jewelry and engravable gifts. Schedule your appointment at elliotsjewelers.com. That's ELLIOTTS Jewelers.com.
Make sure there's something extra special inside the mysterious little box you give this season.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas.
Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
This is Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today. Spirit Radio FM thanks Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home for their support. They offer services including pre-planning, funeral services, and grief support. Their website is shmfh.com, and their phone number is 936-291-7300.
All right, Dan. Welcome back, Ed. I just like to keep people waiting there.
Did you just say all right, Dan?
All right, Dan.
All right, Dan.
Hey, Olivia. All right, Dan.
All right, Dan.
All right, Dan. Welcome back at it. Homecoming food truck tailgate. Holla at you, boy.
Woo, we doing it.
Friday, October the 18th. Parking lot off MLK. We got a little Huntsville Hornet football quarterback club. And it's not just for the quarterback, by the way. It's for the whole team.
It's for the whole team.
It's not the
That's
my quarterback.
I have bought that name for the last 2 or 3 years.
That's my quarterback club.
Quarterback.
What's going on, Billy? What is this? Tell us more about it.
Who do you normally get mad at on the team, though?
The quarterback. Quarterback or the coach. You know, if you're a player, you don't get mad at the coach.
Yeah, we always blame it on the quarterback. Even though a poor guy probably didn't have anything to do with it.
I mean, it's like who do you blame it on?
Quarterback.
Who do you blame it on?
Who do?
Nobody does that voodoo like you do. Hey, I got something for you real quick. I want to throw it back here to a long time ago. That many of you will remember this. Many of you may not remember this, and I'm trying to get this to show up on my screen. You know, you try to show people stuff, Billy, and it just don't work. That's the situation that I'm facing right now.
You got to be careful with that. You can get arrested with some of that.
Yeah. Here we go. You ready for this?
Ready.
Let's see if y'all may know what I'm talking about here. Hold on. Here we go.
Put the finger at him. You can talk about the vacation, and if you do that, is really unfair. It's really unfair. It's my team. It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair. It's my quarterback. It's my quarterback. It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man.
We got two awesome quarterbacks this year. We got Austin and I can't think of the other young man's name, but
it's my quarterback.
that's my quarterback.
I love that Terrell Owens video, man.
Anyhow, let's talk about this food truck.
Yeah, what's going on with this food truck? Come on.
Food truck, come on. It's going to be Friday before the game, 4 to 6. Come out, enjoy the food, hang out, make new friends, whatever you want to do. The only hang-up is the food that you purchase from the food truck cannot go in the stadium. You have to consume it like you would at a food truck, there around the truck. But other than that, it's just a chance for us to come together as a community and as Hornet fans, just to kind of, get something good to eat before the game. Of course, the concession stands are still open. You're still going to be able to get your hot dogs, peanuts, candy bars, Cokes, whatever.
Popcorn,
Sody.
Nachos.
Sody waters.
Frito pies.
Yeah, so I got my advertising consultant here for the.
What about Sody waters?
Oh, yeah, we got Sody waters. We got regular Cokes, Dr. Peppers. All depends where you're from.
I call them Sody waters.
Yeah, from the Northerners, we got your Pops.
Yeah, big guy. We got your pop, Charlie. All
so
right.
Please come out next Friday. Again, that's from 4 to 6. Get you a little something to eat. Come on in. I still encourage you to go to the concession stand and, get the stuff that your kids just got to have. I actually have a set of runners. I have kids that I have run to the concession stand for me, so I don't miss any of the band or the football team. So, yeah.
Hornets tonight on the road at Montgomery.
We're on the road.
Bears.
The Bears.
Are they purple? Is their color purple? I think they're purple.
Lord, I hope they're not blue.
Yeah, I know. I just started thinking about that. One time I did a show and I was wearing a color of a team that was an opposing team, and it wasn't on this show. It was back when I was broadcasting, and I think I was broadcasting the Hornets, but I was doing something on a live video, and I said, I've got to go change my shirt because that's the opposing team's color for tonight.
Well, I promise you I'll be wearing my black Tunnel Crew T-shirt.
Purple, by the way. Hey, CC is joining us on YouTube. Says, just curious, who voices the Elliott's ad? We were just joking about that during the break. Oh, man, yeah.
Not until Christmas.
Yeah, that's a secret, who voices that ad, by the way. So
I know her.
Yeah, she's a nice lady, very nice lady. Yeah. Hey, question for you, Billy. We had the restaurant report.
We sure did.
The question is, how good was that barbecue last week? Man, I've been missing out for 4 years, brother.
On a scale from 1 to 4 stars, Benny J's gets 4.5 stars.
Oh, my goodness, man. Tell us about it. Oh, son.
Well, what did I tell you about getting? Remember, we got to Benny J's a little early.
We got there at 11:30. We were there before you, and the place was packed.
I had Dad with me. I was dragging him as quick as I could. We got there at 11:30, and we had to sit on the patio. But the food was out of sight.
Oh, man,
and that
good.
Sweet little old lady that kept bringing us teas and our meals, and just the greatest. That whole family's they're rock star awesome. That's a true Huntsville treasure right there.
What did you eat?
I had ribs and sausage.
Oh, yeah, those ribs just came right off the bone.
And French fries. I got the French fries.
Oh, man, they were good. Olivia, you missed it because you were at school. See what happens if you don't go to school?
You were getting learnt.
Well, I like school, so, it's not that big of a deal. School's great. It's so fun. It's so cool.
Yeah, I tried to tell myself that, too, the whole way through.
Just wait till you get to 9th grade or 10th grade. No,
this
it is.
So
it's good.
Fun.
It's good. It really is.
Yeah.
Well, today, Billy, a place that I have driven past probably 100, 200, 300 times a month. And I've never stopped there. I've never really, not knocking it because, Bubba, that's somebody's business.
That's Fernando's business.
But it's a place that I never thought about going to. And then it was after I'd left the other day, coming out of our Tuesday WCRC meeting. I called you. I said, have you ever been there? Where are we going today, Billy?
We're going to the Cauthen's favorite Mexican food restaurant.
No, keep that on the DL. Remember, you weren't supposed to talk about how it was like your place.
It's my place.
Okay, all right.
You'll see when you get there. I'm like a celebrity when I walk in that place.
Billy.
He'll say, Mango?
Billy.
We're going to Los Panchitos.
Oh, man. What's your favorite thing? Los Panchitos. Where are they located? Off of 30 there? Do you call it 30 or do you call it 11?
That's 11th Street.
11th Street?
Reach there, yeah.
Okay.
Once you get up to the old Bank of America building, you're no longer on 30. You're on 11th Street.
And then it turns back to 30?
Well, actually, it turns into 190.
Or
you can turn left, and then you're on 30 East.
So I need to start saying 11th
Don't
Street.
get 30 East mixed up with regular 30. It's just it's a gang difference. It's red and blue. Don't do it.
Can you say 11th as soon as really from that Smiley's at the intersection all the way down? Is it fair to say that's 11th? From Smiley's there at 45, coming down, would that be considered 11th? Where HEB is at 11th?
That's 11th.
Okay. So I'll just say 11th then. If your Sonic is on 11th.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're on Highway 30, when you're coming like out from our place, like from the fairgrounds, once you get to the traffic light there at the post office, you're on 11th Street after that.
Have you been there, Olivia?
Yeah.
What do you think? Your thoughts?
Oh, I love it.
What's your favorite thing to eat?
It's the Kids number 7, the cheese puffs, because you get like a little chip. It's like a chip bowl. There's like 2 of them with queso inside of it.
Oh.
And then rice and beans, but I don't get the beans because I don't like beans, and it's so good.
She is her father's daughter.
We go there so much that the guy, I think it's the owner's son, he'll just walk up to the table and stand there, and he'll give you that look, and you're like, yeah. You don't even have to order.
He knows what it is.
They know.
How is there a lot of places to sit in there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Los Panchitos today.
For the old school Huntsville people, it's the old Mr. Gaddy's.
Okay. Well, if you don't know about the Billy Cauthen Restaurant Report, it's every single Friday. We go out to eat at noon, and today, Los Panchitos. Come join us. We've had a good group the last 2 weeks, Billy. Really good group.
Yeah.
And so we'd love for you to join us today at noon. Los Panchitos, there off 11th. Just right over down the road right down the street from Normal Park, right there on the right. Isn't it right off Normal Park, really, that little shopping
it's
center?
Behind, God, what is the name of that bank today?
It starts with a P. PNC Bank.
No. It's
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's where Reagan Cooksey's son works.
I used to have to pay a loan over there. It does start with a P, I think, though.
Well, it was First Victoria. I don't know what it is now.
First Victoria. Why don't they ever have like a second bank? You know, why does it always have to be First Financial? Can there be a second financial bank?
Oh, somebody hit me up the other day. They said, "What's the difference between First and Second Baptist?"
One was here first, the other came second.
Just a ranking.
Yeah. You know, Second Baptist in Houston it's a very large church.
Yeah.
One of the biggest churches there besides Lakewood.
God, what is the name of that bank? All right, it's
Prosperity.
Is it Prosperity?
It is. Magnolia Kennel, our friend Steph.
Okay, yeah.
See, I knew it started with a P. I couldn't remember, though. All right, well, that's where we're going today, Billy. Come see us. Hey, Steph, step away if you can at lunch. Come hang out with us, Steph. We'd love to have you and Scott sometime. Y'all come join us.
Yeah, you know,
if
she
you
hangs out with us on Tuesdays, but then we don't see her after that.
Come on. We'd love to have you if you can. I know you're busy, though. She's over at Magnolia Kennel. Hey, on this date in 1713, listen to this, Olivia. Some history here. On this date in 1713, the city of Baltimore,
it's not Baltimore,
was founded. Okay, listen to me. Baltimore was founded. I never knew it was lost, by the way.
You're working on those dad jokes. Those are coming in nicely.
You like that? Up until that time, it was known as Balta-less. Okay, facts. In 1868, Thomas Edison filed for his first patent. Who was Thomas Edison? Do you know?
He made the light bulb.
There you go. Okay, Thomas Edison filed for his first patent for his invention called the vote recorder. I did not know this. The vote recorder was his first patent. We should try using one of those these days, by the way. Ironically, when he had the idea, a light bulb didn't come on because they weren't invented yet. No light bulb came on.
Hey, what's that thing when an Amish person gets an idea that they see a candle in their hand?
Yeah. It worked great until years later when that guy in Florida invented the Chad. You know, the Chad, remember this in Miami-Dade County? You don't remember this, Olivia, but when Bush was becoming president, he was up against Al Gore, and it all came down. The vote all came down to Florida and those electoral votes. and they had to recount Miami-Dade County. And back then, the ballots in that county were little chads that you had to punch out. And they had to go, and so there's memes of guys holding up ballots like, oh, is that one hanging or is it punched out all the way? And that's how they had to vote. It was a very complicated process. So there you go, a little history lesson. I don't know who gets credit for how those stickers I've voted. Who gets credit for those? Mm-hmm. You know,
but you're obligated by law to pick one of those up on the way out.
And you're obligated to better post that on social media.
You gotta have your. I voted.
Yeah, you better have
it. Because if
it.
not, everyone's going to be like, have you voted? Have you voted? Have you voted?
On this date in 1910, Theodore Roosevelt became the first U.S. president to fly. Eventually, he did get on an airplane also. Did get there. Eventually, to avoid suspicion, he switched to using airplanes, what we just said. Needless to say, afterwards, his arms were very tired.
I just flew in.
This date in 1919, Olivia, check this out, 1919, the very first in-flight. We're talking a little over 100 years ago. Think about how things have changed. It was on this date in 1919, the very first in-flight meals were served on board a flight from London to Paris. Tacos really didn't go over very well, though. But the first in-flight. 1938, fiberglass was patented under the name glass wool. It made for some very uncomfortable sweaters, by the way. People just didn't wear them.
You know, I work with fiberglass ladders. I hate fiberglass.
You know what the hardest part was when they called this glass wool? You know what the biggest struggle was? Folks really had a really hard time coming up with clear sheep. They were trying to breed. They were trying to breed clear sheep. Olivia, breed. These are really bad every day. By the way, in 1975, Saturday Night Live, which to this date I've never watched a complete episode of Saturday Night Live. Never have, Billy. It aired.
I don't think I have either. I mean, but I've seen it a million times. I
never
just watch it for a couple minutes and then.
And then you fall asleep.
I do fall asleep. I'm a good old man.
Well, 1975, Saturday Night Live debuted on television with host George Carlin. Boy, it was a friggin' network censor's worst nightmare. They didn't even have the beep invented yet.
Hey, let me tell you, me and Jacqueline watched it the other night, and it's real easy to tell which way they're voting.
Today is National Curves Day. I'm celebrating National Curves Day, celebrating it very nice. It's also International Day of the Girl Child. Maybe your day today. So welcome in, Olivia. National Take Your Parents to Lunch Day.
I'll take you to lunch. I'll pay for you. It's okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
National Fossil
Do I have to
Day.
loan you the money to pay for me?
No, I'll get it from Mom. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Same difference.
Yeah, it's kind of a redirect. It's National Fossil Day today. National Sausage Pizza Day, and also National Emergency Nurses Day. National Emergency Room Nurses Day. So thank you for all the nurses out there.
We knew about the National Sausage Pizza Day. We heard
they
about
sent
that
on the news or something. Yeah. The radio.
You can spend New Year's with Keith Urban this year. He's going to be hosting Nashville's Big Bash. That'll be out of everything, I used to love the Dick Clark New Year's. And I just don't, now that he's gone, I just don't watch it anymore. I watch the Nashville New Year's Bash now, and I love it. It's the one they have down in Nashville, so it's a really good New Year's Bash.
What time does that come on?
I think it starts like 8 or 9 o'clock our time, and then goes throughout the night.
I might not catch it then.
Yeah, it's really
That's
good.
how we celebrate New Year's in my house. Everybody go to bed.
Today's impossible question. 18% of people will leave the house with this today, and they'll never use it. What do you think it is, Olivia? 18% of people will leave their house with this today, but they'll never use it. It's our impossible question. Think about that.
A pen. Most people carry a pen around. They don't really use it that much.
That's a really good answer. Olivia's really good at this stuff. That's not the answer, but it's a good guess. It's something that I definitely used to do, and I never used it, and now I don't even have one.
A pocket knife?
No, I've got it. That's another good guess. Karen Clark going to have to miss today. She's got to work. Magnolia, our friend Steph, she is at work. She cannot come today, by the way.
Y'all keep talking. Give me a minute to think about this.
All right. Hey, let's while Billy is thinking of that, let's head over to our 0 Degree Creations phone and text line as we have a winner today. Oh, well, let's see here. The winner today. We're going to head over to that 0 Degree Creations phone and text line as we are firing it up here. And Olivia is going to handle this call for us. Okay, Olivia? This is your time. You're going to be on the call today, okay? Tell them you're raising money for the book club.
Hello?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Did your dad have beans and bologna with him?
Dad, do you have
She
pizza
knew
bologna
it.
with you?
No.
We lost that song, by the way, Kathy.
Did you? I'm trying to turn Facebook on. It's going back in the... There we go.
Yeah, can you hear us okay?
I can, yes, sir.
Today's impossible question was 18% of people will leave the house with this today and never use it. What do you think it is, Kathy?
I would have gone with pocket knife.
That's a
I'm
good
stumped, too. Has Billy figured it out?
No, I'm still thinking.
You want the answer, Billy?
Nope.
All right. Kathy, you're the winner today. We got a little money that we'll send your way. How about that? Thank you for joining us today. We had quite a few people texting in this week, and the randomizer selected you, my friend.
Awesome. How about if you donate that to Holly McMichael with the A Time to Read?
I'll do it. Yes, ma'am. I absolutely will do it. So you got it. What have you been up to? How are things going?
We're good. We're good. Just had a great time last week at the football game, and so proud of our boys and our team and our community for the support. So we've been kind of living the football world right now.
And are you going to live the football world tonight in Montgomery?
If our car is ready to go down there, yes, we will probably be down there, but we'll see if it gets repaired.
All right. Well, Kathy Schweitzer with us today. Kathy, as always, what do you love most about Huntsville?
Golly, just probably thinking about how much our churches pour into our community with just all of the things that they do. I really love how they come together and spread the word, obviously, but also just make our community better.
All right. Well, I love it. Kathy, appreciate you, all your support. By the way, the answer?
Hang on. Read me the question again, because I think I'm not picking something up.
18% of people.
18% of people
have this in their car. They leave home with it, but they'll never use it today. They'll take it with them, but they'll never use it.
So they take this item from their home.
Yeah. Or they may have just left it in their car. They've never used it. That could also happen. All right, Kathy, have a blessed day. Billy's thinking about this. We appreciate you, Kathy.
Kathy, I know the answer is in the question. So.
Yeah. All right. God bless you, Kathy. Thank you.
All right. Y'all too. Bye-bye.
Right. Yeah, so let me read it one more time.
Are you saying that everyone leaves with this, but only 18% of people won't use it?
No, 18% of people.
Out of 100%?
Yeah,
only 18%?
Out of 100 people, 18 will leave the house with this, but they won't use it today.
Their phone.
No, they all use their phone.
Mace.
Mace, that's a good answer. This is a tough one. I would never get this one. Now, a few years ago,
if it winds up being fire extinguisher, I'm going to be mad.
Now, mine, I used to keep it in the car, and there was no sense of me ever taking it out of the car because I wouldn't use it.
Is it a seatbelt cutter?
Nope.
Like a water bottle?
Nope. Man, this is a good one. I've got y'all stumped today. Normally, these are pretty easy. Water bottle, pepper spray, brain. Karen Clark said your brain.
No, I leave that sucker at the house.
I know half those kids in my school do not bring that into the school. They leave it at their house and do not use it for the whole day.
The answer, gym bag. 18 out of 100 people will have a gym bag in their car today or take it with them out of their house, and they will not use it. I was guilty of that. I literally had one in my car for 2 months, never touched it. Now, if I would have used it, of course, I would have brought it back in, washed the clothes, but yeah, for sure as manure. All right. Well, hey.
Raise your hand if you're sure.
Hey, another good one. My sister said tire pressure gauge. Steph Valley said umbrella. Those are all really good answers.
I'm in my mind, I'm thinking it's something that you leave your house with, that you have on your person.
That you won't use. That's
won't use.
That's another good one. I'm trying to think of what that would be if like something that I take every day that I don't, but I use everything that I have pretty much. There's nothing that I don't.
That's the reason I take it, because I use it.
What is it? Let me ask this question. Now, this isn't part of the impossible question, but what do you think is one of the most common things that people forget to bring with them, and as soon as they forget, they know that they've forgotten it?
Car keys.
Car keys, yeah. Phone.
There's been a time or two, and it's, of course you hear jokes about it or whatever, but there's been a time or two that I have forgotten my wallet.
Yeah, I've done that. I don't like sitting on my wallet because I don't like how it feels. And so I'll actually take my wallet out and put it in a secure location in my vehicle. And then when I don't have it in that location, I flip out wondering, where's my wallet? And do you ever put stuff in places and say, why am I in the moment saying, why am I putting this here? I'm going to lose it. And then you end up losing it?
No, I put it in there saying, it's going to be safe here. I'll never forget this location.
Then you'll forget it.
Tear the whole damn house apart.
Trying to find it.
And the reason I know that I forgot my wallet, because 2 times in my life now I have gone to work, pulled through a drive-through at lunchtime to get something to eat. I have ordered, and on the way up to the pay window, you do that whole, oh, shit.
Yeah, you forget where it is.
And then, of course, you got to go to the window to explain to the poor lady, ma'am.
You guys can.
I forgot my wallet. I'm terribly sorry.
It's my quarterback. It's my quarterback. It's my quarterback.
So you know what I've done to combat that? I leave like some cash in my center console.
Oh, there you go. All right, Billy. Hey, come join us noon today. If you've never come today to noon at
Los Panchitos.
Los Panchitos.
And I'll try to bring my wallet.
We will be there at noon. We will be on time. I've been good about being on time. I will be there at noon.
I've been pretty happy with you here lately. Like, you've been at the studio on time. We've been getting the show started on time. You've turned a new leaf in your life.
It's the college class that I'm taking, Billy. It's the college class. It absolutely is. So.
Because when I took college classes, I was late. I was sleepy. I was angry.
Well, it mean, when you're 40, it means something different than when you're 20, probably.
Okay.
So, All right, well, that'll wrap it up. Been a fun week. Please support the folks that you see on this program. We couldn't have had Michelle Spencer and the Boys and Girls Club without the generous support of our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Samuel Walker.
I saw Rachel yesterday. I was talking to her, and I said, me being here isn't good for y'all's business. She goes, what do you mean? I said, well, I'm breathing. It's not good for your business. She goes, and I told that to Craig. He goes, no. We want you alive, Rob. We want you alive. I said, well, it's my prayer that the good Lord will keep me going until at least, I think 88 would be a good. I used to want to live to be 100, but I think 88.
I think 88's a good number.
88's a good, well-rounded number. And, not to be morbid, but as I've gotten older, I don't want anything to happen to me, honestly. But I've came to understand that, people do. We depart from this earth one day. And that's why I always say, and here's the inspiration today, friends, that I want to share with you, is make sure that you're ready. How do you make sure that you're ready? Pray to the good Lord and ask him into your heart if you've never done that. That's the number one thing that I tell people is
and do prearrangements through Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, Walter Brimley, by the way, was visiting you.
Yeah, I knew you'd love that.
I got a text from Billy.
Hair.
I got a
Something in your hair.
Something in my hair.
I got a text from Billy, by the way, yesterday that said Wilford Brimley was there meeting.
Is
with
it Wilford or Walter?
Walter, some Brimley.
Yeah, know who I was talking about.
Brimley was there.
There was a guy that came to Lions Club, and he was up there talking with his cowboy hat and his little round glasses and his little.
Hello, it's Wilford Brimley.
Oh, if he'd have said something about diabetes, I
asked Billy.
They would have had to haul me out of there by my little yellow vest.
I asked Billy to ask him if they had any diabetic testing supplies.
Yeah, you don't want to ask any questions because then they just talk longer.
Yeah. This is the inspiration, though, too, that I had. I was so fortunate the last 7 weeks. I'm in this intro class for our online learning and at ORU, and this kind of stood out to me last night, and I want to encourage all of you by this. If you're striving to be a leader, the most difficult person to lead is ourselves. It's so hard to lead ourselves, and that's where we have to start. And so maybe this morning you've been struggling in an area, and you've been trying to help somebody else. And this isn't casting judgment. I'm saying it to myself, is really work hard and focus on yourself first, and make sure that what you're putting down, somebody's going to be able to pick up, if that makes sense. It's so hard. We constantly bash ourselves. We're negative towards ourselves. And I want to encourage you this morning to flip the script and to wake up with an attitude of gratitude and know that God has given you the capability to be an overcomer, to be someone who can achieve, to be a victor and not a victim. I know that many of you have been through really tough situations. I've been in tough situations. Billy has. Olivia, even as a 7th grader, I know you've been in tough situations. We all have. But I want to encourage you this morning to know that God has given you what you need to get through those situations. And in order to become a good leader, don't be so tough on yourself, but you've got to lead yourself first. Mm-hmm. And I believe one of the best ways of leading yourself first is be wrapped up in God's Word. Read it every day. You know, there's days where I don't. I'll be honest. And the days that I don't are the days that I feel like, man, I wish I would have read something to provide a little spark. So I want to encourage you to do that this morning. And you know what? Just be positive about all situations. Somebody had posted, and I won't get into the length of this, but, you know, there's the good, bad, and ugly group. I post stuff and read stuff in there. And I love what Bridget Maloney said. She goes, let's highlight the good. And then, you know, there was posts about, well, there's not a lot of good in this community. I want to argue that and say, that this show is all about the good.
We have built a 5-day-a-week show around this people.
Yeah, we built the show. Couldn't do it without Billy and our other 4 every day of the week promoting the good in our community. Somebody told me a year and a half ago, said, you're going to run out of stuff to talk about. You're going to run out of people. You're going to run out of stuff. And that's when the naysayers come. Mm-hmm. And my argument to that is I said, no, we're not, because this community has 40,000 people. And guess what? There's 400 nonprofits. 300 of those are in good standing. That's one for every day of the work week. And then we can recycle them. And guess what? We've had Michelle on 3 times, and every time we've had her on, we've learned something different.
Yeah.
So you know what? There is a lot of good. I'm going to tell you, don't speak negative about this community because I love the people here. I love this community, and I love what Huntsville represents. And if you're looking, and I want to encourage you, maybe you're one that has that attitude. I want to encourage you, stop looking for the bad. Because guess what? I can start looking for the bad right now, and I could walk out this door.
You're going to find it.
I could go right around the corner. There's a big wall right there, and I could start saying every bad thing about what's going on behind that wall. But you know what else? I could say every good thing that's going on behind that wall because I've met those guys, and I've talked to a lot of those guys. And I'm talking about folks that are behind the prison wall. They have just as much of an opportunity that we do. Don't hate on people, love on people. If we could get back to just loving people, man, I think we've got an opportunity to do something great.
You know, here's the deal. Seek and you shall find.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yep.
Seek and you shall find. If you walk out of your house and the first thing you do is look for bad, you're going to find it. But if you'll walk out and seek the good, guess what? You'll find it.
That's right. Seek the good. We don't.
I like your sister's comment.
Yeah, she said bologna and beans. We don't have them.
No, the one above that.
Oh, diabetes. Diabetes. All right, friends, we'll end it with this. If you've got diabetes, you check your blood sugar and you check it often. There ain't no reason you shouldn't.
I forgot what it was.
And then you call
Liberty Health Dialysis.
Liberty Health Then you call Liberty Medical.
And
there ain't no reason you shouldn't. For Winford Brimley. For W. Brimley.
What's in that water bottle?
For W. Brimley, I'm Rob Hipp. For Olivia, thanks for joining us. Billy Cauthen. I'm Rob Hipp. Friends, reminding you this morning that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Please, please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you, Huntsville. I do want to end with this, too. If you haven't been to church in a long time, don't worry about judgment, because a church is a place that shouldn't cast judgment. I can tell you, we have many great churches in this community. If you walk into the doors here at First, you're going to feel loved. You're going to feel like a family. You're more than welcome to join us 9:30 for Bible studies, 10:45 for service. And Billy, you guys over at Christ the King are doing some great things also.
Yeah, we've actually had some new families come visit us. And, one of the things we do out there is we don't do the whole, hey, look, there's a new family, stand up and introduce.
Hi, Babas.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't make you turn and greet your neighbor or none of that. You just come on in, find a seat, make yourself comfortable. There's coffee, water, whatever you need, and just worship with us. You don't have to, be on display. Just come hang out with us.
May even be community coffee,
Don't get me started on that. There's a backstory there. We're not going into it.
Community coffee. I think they brew that. I think it's founded in Louisiana.
It is.
Yeah.
It's good coffee.
It's great coffee.
It's great coffee. It's
One
not
family just
Cafe
joined the church,
Pastellos.
too.
Yeah, we just had one join on Sunday, yeah.
Wonderful. And y'all's pastor, what was his name again? I love
Jeff
that man.
Powers.
Yeah, Mr. Powers. Love that man. He was on the bus. We were carting people back and forth from Bowers for Fair on the Square this last Saturday, and he was on the bus when I decided to hop on and just ride for a little bit, and he was there, and we had a great conversation.
You know what I love about him? Him and his wife both. They're just regular, good people.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't, like there's not an error. He's just a good guy. Him and his wife both. They're just, you meet them one time and it's like, oh, they're our friends.
Yeah.
They're just good people.
They're the kind of people that you meet and you kind of expect them to come over and cook for you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
If they want to, it's just hard to explain, but they're just, they're good people.
Yeah, great people.
Yeah.
Well, Huntsville, we love you. We'll be back at it on Monday at 7:30 as we continue to promote all the good things in our community. Get out, have fun this weekend. Hey, if you get a chance, head over to the Williams Ranch. They're having their fall festival on Saturday and Sunday. That'll wrap it up, friends. We love you. We appreciate you. Until next time, good morning and God bless. Have a wonderful Friday, and we'll see you at noon at Los Panchitos. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Olivia.
See you.